I need to fix the timing on that. Friends, enemies, and those who remain undecided. I'm excited. Yeah, and I'm Jack. Welcome back to this Jack. All right, several reasons. One, I get to drink coffee again. So for those who don't know, I was taking a break from drinking coffee so I can see how it would affect my manic episodes and all that good stuff. And I seems like I'm okay. Won't kill me. It's not affecting my sleep too much. Now, here's the other thing. I get an excuse to play some Elden Ring. Like, that may not sound like a big deal, but it's a big deal to me. Why? I like Elden Ring. The moral of the story is, my little sister, in her infinite wisdom, decided it was a good idea to challenge me to speedrun of Elden Ring. And I'm not one to. I'm not one to. I'm not one to disappoint my little sister. So here are the terms and conditions. I must only use fist weapons, and no armor, and it is only to us beating Mogrit in the capital. Those are the terms and conditions. She has decided she won't use samurai class, but that's more because she feels it would be too OP. So that is the challenge we have given ourselves. And yeah, this is going to be my first attempt to see how well this goes. It starts when officially this will start when you open the door to the chapel. I gotta make a new character, of course. Unfortunately, I don't think it has any of my presets from before in appearance, so hit E. Just call it D. Keepsake. Need land between runes. So for those who don't know, actually, since this is a character, let's see, do I have any of my favorites? Did it keep them? Oh, it did! Yay! I have them! Hey, I'll get to use that then. Alright. For those who don't know, there's only a handful of fist weapons throughout the game, and there's only one you can get readily at the beginning of the game. You can't start with one, you have to go get it. So for me to do that, that means I have to do some jank to go get it. Guess what I'm going to do? I'm going to go do some jank. Alright, timer starts. And now. Mind you, I don't have actually a clock going. I wish I'd been smart and actually learned how to set up like the splits or something like that. Like normal speedrunners do. I actually need to learn to do that because I still want to learn how to speedrun this game. Now, of course, I have the unfair advantage when it comes to playing this game versus my little sister, is that I've actually learned how to speedrun this game to some degree. I still remember the first time I played this game, and first time I played this game, I didn't 100% know where to go, and I'm like, I'm gonna jump off this ledge. Like, my audience is like, jump off that ledge. It's like at the very beginning, like when you first walk out of the chapel. Like, I knew where to go. It's like to the left, like, let's jump off this ledge. We jump off the ledge. Like, oh man, I was so stoked to play this game. I still get that feeling, even though I've got this whole game damn near memorized. I still find things I didn't know. Like, hell, it wasn't even that long ago, like a year ago. Like, it took me like over a year to figure out that the spiders, the spider hands, don't like fire. By the way, if you see me flicking my eyes up, it's me keeping track of both chat and to make sure the stream's running okay. Because once again, I'm running with one PC now. I've been running for a bit with dual PC, but I have decided to go back to one since I got my upgraded PC. Whee! Die, sheep. Now, there's like, for an actual speedrun, there's a lot of like weird gimmick. I really shouldn't be stopping and hitting up these sites of grace, but it's damn reflex. Like, I know for speedrunning purposes I shouldn't be doing that, but I'm going to keep doing it anyway. Now, we've set no other rules. I can still use spirit summons if I want. And I might do that if I get hung up on, like, bosses and stuff like that. But I should be fine considering, like, the weapon I have to use is the spiked cestises, which do bleed. And y'all know how much I hate bleed items because they're just so fucking OP. And the bosses I've elected to fight to get me into the capital all are susceptible to bleed. So I got nothing to worry about on that regard. Right now, it's more or less just me trying to go get Torrent, and then I gotta run between a couple other places. How's that bad doing? Doing okay. Rest here. Get pulled into this whole getting Torrent.
Have they served you? I can play turning to aid you. You need to the foot. Then it summon me. Ah, I bequeath. Use it. It will summon torrent. Treat him with.
Now, there's also no rule about me not being allowed to level. This is not a level-less run. This is not an SL SL1 run. But I'm not allowed to wear armor. Which the only thing I don't like about it is me and my character's gonna be running around naked the whole time, which is actually something that does irk me, but you know what, I agreed to the terms. But it does work to my advantage, because one of the because there's a talisman I have to go get. I don't have to, I'm going to go get it. Called the Blue Dancer Talisman. And I do more damage if I'm not wearing armor. Or the less armor I'm wearing, and if I'm using just spike cestises and a couple talismans, I'll hit the minimum level, and it'll give me a massive spike in damage. I have to grab that one because I'll probably have to pick up an Ash of War from him. Because the Ash of War I'm looking at getting for this will probably be the quick step one. That allows me to like slide behind people. So I'll have to come back for that. Nope, that's not what I wanted. There we go. I was trying to. Like, it's been so long to play. Like I'm still like trying to remember some of the controls. One of the downsides to doing this as a speed run is I can't do some of the gimmicks I know how to speed along this.
Can you hear me? Help me. I'm stuck.
I am going to probably do a quick time sync real fast here in a minute. More of just because dumb reasons. Like, legitimately, there is no good reason for what I'm going to do here in a bit. Once I do it, you'll be like, oh, come on, Jack. You're better than that. I could show y'all like how I'm holding the controller to control my movements like I am. Okay, here's where I get to jump down. always had trouble picking these up while mounted. I don't know if that's it's from a patch or this one is the one I have. I actually don't need that. Really don't. We're not fighting any of the Godskin duos.
Is anybody there? Someone who might be interested in rescuing the great Kenneth Height, servant to the true order and celebrated repudiator of the false.
This is my time sink. Hopefully I didn't fuck up. There she is.
This way, tarnished.
This is where I'm wasting my time. I didn't need to come back and talk to her about it. I wanted a chance to see my waifu. I won't be able to do anything with her on this run, so I wanted to at least see my waifu.
How long will it be for the time?
Alright, there you go. I have no regrets. And you're like, what? Jack, come on. I was wanting to get the spirit bell anyway, because in case, once again, I'm holding in my back pocket the option that I can choose to do the thing. Spirit something. That's the word I was looking for. It's like 7 minutes in or something like that, and I still haven't even... Still haven't even gotten my weapon. I haven't had a single kill yet because I haven't gotten my weapon yet. But it's okay. I got some bullshit I'm gonna pull. I fully expect Gothic knows I'm gonna do that too. That was close. Whenever I do like this attempted speedrun stuff and I go this route, that's the part that always makes me clench my butt the hardest. It's like, all it takes is for him to hit me and I lose a lot of time. Or the putrid avatar to do the same, but thankfully I should be fine. As long as I can get up here. Yep. Cool. I needed to get that one for sure. Because I need to come back here. I'm getting that Zawardo. Trying to avoid picking unnecessary fights. Trying to refrain from actually stopping to talk to a Site of Grace, because I'll get pulled back into the round table hold, and I don't want to do that yet. My goal right now is just to get up here. There's a merchant up here, a nomadic merchant, who sells, I think it's just the samurai armor, and he's got the cestices. He's got the spike cestices specifically. Gothic did allow me to use not just fist weapons, but claw weapons too. But there's no real claw weapons in the main game that I'd really want. But I did get the option for that, because there's another set of weapons I could get. As much as I want to reset this spot, I need to...
Well,
oh, cool. They didn't notice me. Should be enough, because I think the spike cestices are 4,000 exactly. Skillsies. I finally have my weapon of choice. I'm going to sell that because... Go to the War Master's shack.
Not names, but let me ask. Are you here? Does your despite? Yeah. Takes me back. Any intro line. Now's the time.
Alright. He does have this step? Yeah, it's right there, the quick step. Alright, cool.
Not floating well.
That's fine. I just needed to step over here to use this real fast.
There. Well.
Did that. Let's see here. Do this because I'm going to need the whetstone, and then there's one other thing I need to go get before I go get the blue dancer talisman. Now, yes, there's somebody I'm going to go kill Grey Roll here in a minute. But that's not my priority at this exact second. That was a good one. But make sure I'm dual wielding. I was originally going to get the Rodigan seal and use that as my talisman of choice, but I decided against it. And my reasoning, I didn't want to, is because since I'm already not wearing armor, and I'm not perfect, that makes me just a little bit extra squishy. So yes, it would give me +5 to my stats. But one of the reasons, because these gauntlets have Endure by default, I'm going to be putting over on Quick Step. Now, I've got a specific order I want to fight these bosses. Because the requirements to get into the capital is I have to get two shards. Now, the easiest boss, or not easiest, quickest boss to go do would be... Radon would be one of them. But I'm not going to do that because I don't want to. Where the fuck is the door I was looking for? Fuck, I fucked up. I'm looking for where the bear's sleeping and I ran the wrong direction. Oh, found it. Give me bear. Normally I'd also be grabbing the Miquella's flowers, but I don't need them. Because, once again, not fighting any Godskin nobles. That's what I want. For now, that's the only talisman I've got, so I'm going to go ahead and throw it on. Alright, now I need to go back up here to Grey Roll. We're going to kill Grey Roll. That's where we're going to get a lot of our early XP, so I can get the first boss fight done. So, I need to do 2. Now, if I was a good speedrunner... If I was a good speedrunner, my first target would have been Radon. Because Radon you can jump straight to. Like, you don't have to go through a castle, you can just go straight to Radon. Find the sweet spot to hit this tail. There you go. So that's why speedrunners like to use Radon for that reason. Oh, I still have to run through the keep though, because I gotta go get the other. I've got to get one of those talismans. Okay, so I'll go do that. I might go ahead and pick up the talisman anyway, because I will have a third slot. That's the reason why I'm choosing to go fight. I'm gonna go after Godric as my first target. I was gonna do the Academy first, because I can beat the Queen like it's nothing. It's like she's a joke to me, especially if I'm using fast-paced weaponry. Remember, these weapons are completely unupgraded, so the damage will actually be much higher once I start doing that. I just haven't gotten around to it. Anyway, so I'll go after, I'm gonna go after Godric first, but I might just go ahead and take care of the early Margaret there, just to get the extra talisman. Then I could just go fight, do the Royal Academy with the second slot, and then later on when I get both runes, I'll be able to turn around and throw in the Rod Against Sword Seal. And that'll help me get through the castle, because I still have to beat the Draconic Knight, which that's going to probably be my biggest hang-up. There's like 2 spots that I'm concerned about. The 2 spots I'm concerned about is the Draconic Knight, because he is a bitch to fight, and I can't bypass him. So you have the Draconic Knight as one of my big hang-ups. And oddly enough, the Red Wolf is my other big hang-up. Like, because of the way his movements are, I usually have a hard time tracking him. So he is one of the ones I'm concerned about. And she's gonna pull me there. I forgot about that part.
To deter if you had, it seems torrent, whereas there is, but I can take gathering. Burn at my
Fortunately, I don't have a chance to really tell her no, but gives me a chance to take a sip of coffee. I'm gonna go ahead and talk to Gideon off near real fast, just to, because later on, if you don't talk to him, it becomes an issue.
Oh, I can't very well. It is set.
There we go. Got that out of the way. When I got one of those. Oh yeah, now I remember. All right. So, hang on. Let me do this part first. Ash of War, Sights, Quick Step. I can only turn it to Keen. I wanted to do Strong, But Keen's probably my best bet. So let's go ahead and do that. We're going to bring this to 25. 20 there. 30. Yeah, that'll do. That will do, pig. That will do. There. I got as much of a... Oh, fuck. I should have saved a few. Well, I can burn those if I have to. So, Faroth for this part. I got 2 more places I gotta go. Partly just to level up my weapon. Actually, one of the routes I'm going to take would require me not to have to level at all, or get runes at all, so I should be safe. There's almost no way I'm not going to end up poisoned doing this. Okay, I'm surprised. I take it back. The good news is because I forgot to do something. Well, not because I forgot to do something, because I have to go to the other fort. The fort with the blood guy. Guys. Because I forgot to do that. I gotta go that way anyway, because I forgot to pick up some upgrades for my Wondrous Flask. You might be wondering why I did that. Technically, the timer should be stopped while I'm on this screen. I'm not going to argue that one. I did that because it stops them from tracking me more. It resets everybody. So it stops me from having to die. I'm going to go to Third Church America, which this is where I fucked up. One of the places I fucked up. And then I got to go do the cavern that gets me the Blue Dancer Talisman. Because the Blue Dancer Talisman, like, there are 2 talismans that could make the world a difference. I don't know which one would be better in this situation, so I'm going to just say the Blue Dancer Talisman for it. But there are 2 talismans that would carry the game when it came to increasing my damage for this. The Blue Dancer Talisman would just give me raw damage numbers, which is give me a flat percentage increase. So that's good on its own. Like, without conversation, that's just good on its own. The other... Oh, I gotta go up here. Because I didn't follow my normal route, I kind of lost track of where I'm at. Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Oh, it's right up here. The Blue Dancer Talisman would just give me raw damage numbers, which is good. One thing I'd like. The other is is charged attacks become much more better, allowing me to make people lay the fuck down more frequently. And since I am using a bleed weapon, that's not a bad option. So right now I'm going to be sticking with just using the Charge Talisman. The Axe Talisman is what it's called. And then later on, I will, after I defeat my first boss fight, I'll switch on and add on the thing with the stuff. Thankfully, I don't need to fight a single person in here. I think is the only person I've killed is Grey Roll. I do have to set my Wondrous Physics, which I'll do when I get to the cave that's got the Blue Dancer Talisman. Even though I don't need it yet. Grab this just because the additional heals would be nice. I could save a lot, shave off a lot of time just by not stopping to go get everything that I've been getting. That I do out of reflex, like the golden seeds. That's the obvious. I'm not here for anything about the fort. I'm literally just here for this. it's letting me teleport. I'm just going to teleport just outside just so I can quickly do it before it becomes an issue. Alright. Okay. On my way to the, where the... No, I'm on my way to where the cave is. There's one thing I gotta swing by. And it's gonna give me the items I need to upgrade my punchers. See, one of the things that speedrunners like to do is they tend to use boss weapons, things that use somber smithing stones, because those are much easier to get. And Zawardo's gonna be an issue. You gotta figure out why it's different. Oh, this guy, I'm gonna die. I'm gonna die! No, I lived. There's one other... Okay. I'll get that later. There's a place where I can go get the, another smithing stone level 2. So it'll put me at a good plus. I don't remember where any other smithing stone level 2s are off the top of my head. I just know remember that one specifically. Okay, grab this. Wait. Okay. Not the ones I thought they were, but okay. It'll work. Jump down from here. No. I thought I could. Oh, I see what I gotta do. Did I go too far? No, I didn't. Because I know there's two things. There's a cave here, and then there's a... Oh, God damn it. So I took the wrong route. Fuck me jogging. In that case, hang on. I'll just use this to correct. Can't go up that way. Memory serves. The other smithing stone 2's over here. Since I fucked up and went the wrong route to getting the, no, it's not. Fuck, it's the other way. Since I went the wrong direction to getting the, Blue Dancer Talisman, I'll just go get the level 2 smithing stone that I know of. And hope I find more later. Because I could go do the dungeon run that allows me to just go buy them. But it's a bit of a time sink. Make sure I actually stopped my momentum. There we go. Oh. This is not where I thought I was. And that's the... Was I just down here? I feel like I was just down here. Yeah, I was just down. Fuck me, jogging. If I continue, it's going to put me in the fight for... I gotta figure out this Zawardo bullshit. Actually, I gotta double check what hard drive this is installed on. That's probably what's causing it. It's installed on the wrong hard drive. Fortunately, this is my best option because I didn't grab any of the other teleport spots. So I'll have to do it this way. This is me killing a lot of time just because I'm trying to get the fucking blue dancer talisman, which I don't even need yet. Where am I heading south? I need to go east. Woof, woof, woof. Unfortunately, I can't even remember what the boss is inside the cave I'm going to. Oh, fuck me, right?
Hello? Can you hear me?
I should have grabbed this side of grace the first time. I'm gonna go ahead and do it this time. There you go. This is the cave I was looking for. This cave sucks. Not the worst cave, but I'm probably gonna have to reset at least once, especially because I don't have a lantern. Hey, Gothic. Okay, no damage. What's making this cave especially difficult is I don't have a torch, I don't have a lantern, so I'm running this cave from memory, and the problem is there's a lot of people who ambush you along the way. Like that. I'm trying to minimize me stopping to fight. Frankly, because my weapon choice makes it a fight actually damn near impossible for me to win against flyers. Alright, get my stamina back, forward. Alright, I don't even remember who I'm fighting. Oh, I got this fight in the bag. Wondering why I had it in the bag? That's why. Okay. If you want, I'm in the VC already. I jumped in the VC so in case in case Nick or you wanted to bullshit with me. Got one more pit stop we're doing, and it's so I can get the last upgrade I need for my punchers. So I'm as reasonably powerful as I can expect when fighting the first Mogrit fight. Because I want that extra talisman slot. Well, tell them hi. Tell them they need to be in my YouTube chat too. and out of reflex, I'm grabbing this too. This is not where the smithing stone 2 is. That was the smithing stone 1. In case y'all didn't read. Here I am. Yeah, this is where I need to be. I could have probably gotten here through a different method, but this is how I've always done it, so I always think of it this way. Don't kill me. Okay. Yeah, I could have come this way earlier. Or could I have? Where the fuck? Alright, I might not go get the smithing stone too. I seem to not be able to remember how to get to it, so I'm just going to say screw it. It doesn't exist. It's fake news. So in case you're wondering what I'm talking about, there's a spot where there's a waterfall. And there's a rune bear in the back. But he's also fighting a shit ton of wolves. So you can run in there, grab it, and then run out. This might be it right here. Yeah, this is it. Okay, in theory you can run in and out. That rune bear said, fuck you. Alright, cool. So now I have enough smithing stones to get a decent upgrade level for my cestises. They'll have to hold me for a long time because I won't have time to go get the things I need for other upgrades. So I did that. Let's jump to round table hold so we can get the upgrades done. And then we're going to go fight the first major boss fight. This should be more than enough to do the tier of upgrades I can get to, which is not that high.
You're no match loud, you're
Short? No! Let me see if she's got any over here. Actually, how many smithing stones do I have exactly? I miscounted. Okay, I need 5. I think she's got 3. She has none. Okay. Shit. Alright, I got 2 upgrades out of the deal. Because I do know where a couple are, but I'm not gonna like split. I'm not gonna pull my hair out going after it. I teleport to the spot. I'm not gonna pull my hair out after it. I was supposed to teleport there, but I fucked up. I didn't fuck down, I fucked up. Oh. Punch him just for fuck you reasons. Make sure I'm dual wielding. Now the smart thing would be to just book it in. Punch him, but it didn't work out that way.
thou art of passing skill. Warrior blood must truly run in the
Damn it.
tarnished.
All right. I want to get those last upgrades for the weapon. Because I have 5 now, or I need 5. I can get 3 up here.
Oh, good night. Are you here as a I'm afraid I've very
I don't think he's got any, but I'm going to double check, and then I'm going to head towards Rhea Lucaria.
And I can also that you're not, then why not? I am Carlin.
Okay, he does. Fuck. Thought he did. I'm going to grab this.
Goodbye.
Alright, whatever. In that case, since I don't know where any off the top of my head are, I'm just going to go ahead and quickly level. Give myself a little bit more cushion when it comes to the health. Because just me putting the Blue Dancer Talisman on, I think it's like a 25% damage increase, which doesn't sound like a lot because I'm doing like 60 per hit. But I hit fast. I haven't done this trick in a little bit, so there's a trick to getting where we're going extra fast, and I might fuck it up. This spot, it's the next one. It'll be right here. Nope, I may have, okay, it's this one. God damn. No. Nope. I'm dead. Okay, it counted me killing my momentum enough. Okay, cool. No offense, I did not expect that to work, but it did. I'm going to need this teleport right here. I'm setting something else up. There's a reason why I'm doing it this way. Cool. I have trouble with that jump. There's a rune bear down there, so you gotta be careful. I love in this game there's like two monsters. Everybody's like, fuck that monster. The crawfish and the rune bears. Everybody's like, you know what? I can do without them. Like, you got some good loot over there. But you're also a rune bear. I'm good. This is how you cross the Lake of Learning almost instantly. That I gotta go back to gate, do the jump again. This time I'm just running to go get the key to get into the gate and get into the academy. You'll see the reason I did that in a minute. Well, it will be more than a minute. Basically, when I have to make my run towards the super elevator, I'll be using that to get back there. I'll be using that to get there more rapidly. Although I'm pretty confident that if I defeat Rey Lucario like I'm planning, I could have just about faced it, because I believe there's a portal I could use to get there anyway. So in reality, it's probably not that much of a time save. Key. Ow. Second dragon I've just pissed off by running from it. I'm vaguely curious. I might have to look it up, but I'm very curious what the all rune run looks like. So for those who don't know, there are several different types of speedruns when it comes to any game, really. But in Elden Ring, you have any percent, which means by any means you need to beat the game. By any means, which that one's like less than 5 minutes because it has a fuck ton of glitches. Use a wrong warp damn near at the beginning at the Tower of Belfry, so you start in Farum Azula, and then use a bunch of teleports to make yourself go straight to fighting Melcath. You don't even fight Melcath. You just run out of the arena and make him despawn, dying instantly. And then you do, and then you basically teleport up to Godfrey. Don't even fight him. You glitch through the world, and then I think you do that another time against the Elden Beast. That's pretty much the speed run. I needed to reset them. Now the save and quit would have also done the trick, but I didn't want to use that. Anyway, so one of the other ones is any percent glitchless, which is the run I like. It's where you don't do any hey, Trickster. Where you don't do any major cheats. You don't do any major glitches to get what you want. So in the regards of There is like one or two that you still get to use, but it's mostly just, it's like specific skips. Like for the you can skip straight to Radon if you know where to jump out of the map near the Church of Plague. Yes. I had seen it previously. I knew what you were talking about. I just disagreed. That's like one of the ones you get to do, because people are arguing it's the same as like when you saw me doing the cliff jumping to get down. People argue it's the same thing, and arguably it is. Don't worry, it's just a half-naked woman running through your library. Just ignore me. This is the fight that's going to cause me the most trouble. I haven't even touched him yet. There, I got to hit him. I'll count that as a success for this. Damn it. Probably. This is the fight that's going to give me the most trouble when doing this speed run out of all of them. Like his attack pattern is just something I can't process very well. Oof, don't know how that didn't hit me. Damn it! I was doing so fucking good. Yeah. I've seen the first episode and I can see it. I'm probably the other bitch that people are having is the animation style. They copied a lot of Blue something or other, a soccer anime. So I can see, like, I can see the complaints. I can understand the complaints. But I haven't seen, like, yeah, Blue Lock. I haven't seen anything past the first episode. Fucked up. Now they're getting a free hit on me off this. I'm one less health. Dodged! That's fine. Like, I'm not judging. Like, I don't have an opinion. I argue that them doing that is more of an artistic style than an actual, like, detriment to the animation. The only time I directly complain about the animation is when it has a significant drop. Case in point, 7 Deadly Sins. Might be my best bet. He's done nothing but be cheap this whole fight so far. Yeah, I dodged. I actually fucking dodged. You may not know it, but I hit the dodge button. Alright, I think I know where I'm messing up. I got this. I got this. This is gonna be my biggest time sink right here. Trying to get past him. I'm fairly confident. No disrespect to my little sister. It won't be that big of a time sink. Grumble, grumble, grumble. God damn it. The mages were on your side. I dodged. How? Damn, I took a chance. Oh, yeah, I'm enjoying it too. In case y'all don't know what I do, I switched over from just trying to rapidly hit him into using my charged attacks, which is half my build. He just got like 3 cheap shots and he should not have hit me. Like, his hitbox was bullshit on those. Gothhic, have you thought about how you're going to do the run? I'm curious which 2 rune bearers you're going to go kill first. Because off the start, you've got Rhea Lucaria, Rickard, Radon, and Godric. Technically, you could also go fight Moog, but that takes a lot of effort. Damn, that was a dumb choice. got his ass, quite literally. You could fight Malenia, but she can't be one of your first twos, and we're only going to the Margaret fight. As long as I don't fuck up too bad, I should be able to defeat the queen. Okay, then you shouldn't be watching this stream. But keep watching the stream. I'm trying not to fight him. Thank you. Pretty sure I won't get it this time, just because of me having to use that one healing potion, but we'll see. Funny thing is, you actually don't need to kill the singers, you just need to hit them. I could have probably hit her for more, but I didn't want to get caught up in that.
Come, sweetings. Time to begin.
It's one singer down. Ow. Bitch threw a book at me. Got her. Hopefully that's still triggered. God damn it!
Lieth under my moon.
Yep, that's Queen Renalia. I forgot her name for half a second. Because of how she staggers, I actually might want to just wail on her. Good news is since he died, I get to just run through this. I'm gonna start with less health because I switched this a little late, but I want to see what Rodigan's Source Seal will do in this scenario. It'll give me slightly more stamina, slightly more health, but I will take more damage. She got them feet. Bitch, stop singing. I think the singer's on the other side. Yeah, there it is. Ow, that chandelier hit me. That's cheating. What the fuck? Like, don't get me wrong, I like the Final Fantasy VII Remake. I have no interest in the second one. Like, someone spoiled to me the ending, and that kind of made me not interested. Not in the slightest. It just pissed me off. I feel it took away from, like, the whole point of the first one. I need to start sitting back down the elevator because that's where I'm losing some time. See here. We're probably about an hour and 10 minutes into this run. I haven't even gotten my first rune yet. But I'll get it soon. Plus, Godric's gonna go down really damn fast after this. It's more of getting to Godric will be the bigger test. Not that there was any runes for me to pick up. Oh, I did get the runes last time. I hate how they can still throw the book at you while they're staggered. That was a lucky one. I got hit by a falling person. Had to back off just to get some health. Did I just crouch under that by accident? Damn it. Oh, if it's just the troll, I can handle the troll. Or I can ignore it better. Oh, fuck, she's doing her moon. Because I have to avoid the moon. I can't do anything about that. One down. I'm gonna eat her soul.
Where did he flee, my sweetings? Come out from whence ye hide. There are books and light aplenty. Where did he flee, my sweetings? Come out from whence ye hide.
I really want to go take a pee, but that would count on the timer, and I don't want it to count on the timer. I'm gonna take a gamble.
You there? It's tight. The guard, you'll breach the... Well, but of course.
The gate! Open the gate!
The gates! Open the gates!
Because I know you've been needing a new Switch, so... I'm doing this a very specific way, and it obviously has some time sync to it. Dick. Alright, I'm gonna get rid of you. Where the fuck did you come from? Is that the same guy I knocked off the cliff earlier? No, okay. I would have actually been a little pissed. Hey, smithing stone too. Didn't need that, but I'll take it. Hey, needed that. Well, that means until you get your Switch 2, you are not allowed to donate to my stream. I forbid it. And don't test me. I'm not joking. Normally I would take the time to kill the lion thing, but I'm not. I'm pseudo working under the assumption that it can't go in here. Damn, I killed my momentum. Damn it. Alright, doing this the hard way then. Don't be afraid to use a shield. For some reason, a lot of new players will refuse to use shields, and I have no fucking clue why. Oh, and you're gonna suck. Off the start, you're going to suck. Embrace the suck and learn. For specific fights, you can always like either ask me to stream the fight, and I'll show you. I'll show you some of the gimmicks to beating some of them. All right, after I beat Godric, I am gonna go take that. I'll go take that time sync because I do have to pee. I'm doing pretty good. I've got a little over an hour in, and I've already got my first rune. I'm about to get my second because I can beat Godric. Or Godric, whatever the fuck you want to call him. Oh, I gotta go get what's-her-face. I'm not gonna use her, but she's got stuff I want. Although there is no rule about me using them. Ow, dick.
Be proud.
That's what I wanted.
Was your choice of, well, tarnished. I am here by how Otis grafting is tainted the bit. If you, I ask you, call the winds run. I'm certain.
Can I teleport? Nope. All right. We're just gonna use the quit out and come back in method. Damn it. I usually have trouble with that second one. Didn't mean to do that, but okay. Worked for the best because I was almost out of stamina anyway. God, that was close. My turn! Fucker. Also, hi Nightmare Cow, I haven't seen you in a while. I told you, Godric was not the challenge when it came to this run, especially after I defeat Renalia. Because Renalia is not that difficult, but she can get situationally difficult for some reason. Although technically I could have gotten a fist weapon if I had just used it, but there would have been no reason. I have no interest in using it. Okay, I can finally upgrade my punchers.
suppose I'll
Yeah.
challenge.
Well, no, what I like about it is his OPness doesn't come from, like, he secretly can, like, bench press a mountain. He's just insanely skilled with a sword. Actually, I might be able to get that last level if I do this. Yeah, that'll be fun. Yeah. Well, he's refusing to acknowledge it because he's spent his whole life convincing himself he's not. And the funny thing is, like, his convincing himself he's not doesn't come from abuse. Anyway, taking an extremely short break. I just gotta take a quick leak. I'll be right back. Alright, I'm back. I did all that fighting with a full bladder. That's how amazing I am. Even a full bladder can't beat me. Alright, I technically should be able to use this just to get to where I was going to go. I didn't need to go jump up to what's-his-face. Because, yeah, using this should teleport me. Although I shouldn't have done that because there's actually... I could have a golden seed, but that's whatever. Later, Trickster. I stand by. You're banned from donating money to my stream until you get your Switch 2. I'm trying to think what fights I've got left. I've got Draconic Knight, Grace of Godfrey, and then Maugret. I can handle that. If I could find 10 more level 2 smithing stones. Not even 10 more, I need 9 more. then I could go get the bell bearing, because it's easy to go get. That would allow me to get smithing stones 3 and 4. In that case, I only need the currency. Can't think of any place where I could go get those. Where I could go get those smithing stones. Don't worry, Tree Sentinels, I'm not going to fight you. I am going to go up to that church up there, because it's going to, it'll give me slightly more heals. My biggest obstacle at this point will now be the Draconic Sentinel, because like the Red Wolf was one of my major obstacles. The next major obstacle will be the Draconic Sentinel. If I can get past the Draconic Sentinel, I'm home free, because I can handle everybody else. Godfrey might be a bit of an obstacle because he doesn't bleed, but that just changes my tactic a little bit. Oh, there's no... I thought there was one. That was a waste. That was a fucking waste. I am going to take a side trip just to go check with a merchant to see if he's got... if he knows who's the man who shot my paw. Yeah, that was a bad joke, I know. What was it? The joke is a three-legged dog walks into a bar. Bartender says, what brings you in here? He says, I'm looking for the man who shot my paw. But that's the Magritte again. I'm not fighting him. He's just a waste of time. I don't need the talisman. Oh, which reminds me, I need to go back to the round table hold. Just doing that to get them off me. Although I should... Oh, I'll go ahead and upgrade my flasks real fast since I'm here. Oh, I need 3 this time. Alright. Means I probably won't get another upgrade out of the deal.
His custom well.
Damn, I was hoping to see if he had any, any smithing stones. Level 1 smithing stone. No, it's a smithing stone 5 1 times. I'm really behind the curve then. No, actually, I need to teleport to the round table hold now. Because if I don't do it now, I won't have what I need when I go to fight Dickie McGee's axe.
Holy,
You have earned now to become the thing as much.
That's what I want. Now I can do this. Who all's in chat? Give me a shout out. I'm wondering who all's vibing with me right now. Who's cheering me on to beat my sister in this little speed run we got here. I'm actually kind of curious if I hit up the speedrunning community, what they would actually say would be the what they would think be the optimal route. Another Crab's Treasure is getting a physical release. What are you talking about? Also, I'm glad to see you here, Nightmare Cow. It's been a long time since I've seen you in chat. I was starting to think you hated me. All right, I won't be able to talk during this part. This is one of the major fights for me. That's why. He killed my health in one hit. That's why. I'm trying to think, what games have I been streaming lately that are multiplayer? Because I think a lot of mine have been single player. Well, you're going to be seeing me stream Lies of P and Sekiro. And the reason why is I'm trying to get ready for Night Rain. And I think Lies of P and Sekiro, I think, give me the closest to what I should expect speed-wise. Damn, you got me one hit. I'm trying to think. I haven't done Marvel Rivals in a while. I did an Atelier game where you're an alchemist. That's a single player game. It's an RPG. This is still just the first phase and he's kicking my ass. Oh, okay, yeah. Helldivers. That's not a constant thing, that's a sporadic thing. Alright, I figured out my attack pattern, though. Yeah, the Draconic Sentinel is my biggest hurdle out of everyone. Yeah, Helldivers I only do when I'm ever able to get my siblings to play. I've been playing other things. Mind you, I've been intermittent on my streaming because mostly mental health stuff, IRL stuff, and I'm only streaming today because I was talking to my my little sister while we were playing Baldur's Gate 3, and we brought up the idea of doing this speed run again. Bullshit! Alright, I think I know what I need to do. I don't want to, but I'm going to do it. I'm about to cheat. I'm about to be the biggest cheater in the world. Y'all ready for it? I'm going to jump attack it. I'm not joking, actually. Jump attacks, depending on the weapon, have the same amount of stagger as a full charge. God damn it. He was staggered and he still hit me. But it's fine. No, like, I'm not like trying to guilt trip you. I legitimately not. I like to know what my audience likes to see me play though. So like if I'm playing something you're not interested in, don't feel like you have to be here. Like, I really don't want you to think I'm trying to guilt trip you. I'm not. Anyway, about the speedrun. I would much rather be doing it this way, because the only other way I can think to get past the Draconic Sentinel would require me to fight the twin gargoyles, and I can't do that. Why did he unstagger? Frost Whetstone? I don't think I can frost this weapon purely because, well, yeah, I could go get that. That's actually not a difficult one to get, because... But it would make my scaling off of intelligence now, more off of intelligence, which I've put no points in. I might do that, though. I might actually go back and do that. Oh my god. I was behind him. Yeah, so I'll do that. That's not a bad idea. Because like it doesn't make it stop being dex based or taking having a good amount of dex. It just makes it less, which sucks for me, but I can manage it. The only thing what I could do hypothetically is respec at Renalia, which is one of the advantages to me having beaten her. Actually, I think I went to the wrong place. Nope, right place. But I'd have to go get a, Actually, I know exactly where one is I can go get that's really easy. Now that I think of it. I don't know why I bothered doing this, but I did. Oh, that's not where it's at. I'm an idiot. I know it's in this immediate vicinity, and I'm having a hard time remembering exactly where. Oh yeah, now I remember exactly where. Could do that. I think I'll do that. It's a bad idea, but I'm gonna go do it. Because I assume I can add bleed to this. I can do it while I'm keeping the bleed. Yeah, it keeps the bleed, adds frostbite. Dex goes down to a D. The damage is still pretty decent. Let's leave it like that. I don't have to respec just yet. Thankfully, this is just my first attempt at doing the speed run. I get to do this again and again and again until I find a time I'm happy with and then share it with my sister. She'll probably try once. Now remember, I am required to wear no armor, and I can only use fist weapons. So the spike cestuses are my only option. Because I don't think there's any other spike weapons that's worth a damn that you can get off the start. Technically, because we also did agree I can use claw weapons, I could go get the Ketars, but I don't want them. Got that Zawardo going on. Almost winning this fight with only one arm. That feels less. That's my own damn fault. The dodging on there was subpar. Because you can't get them until you're already in inside the royal capital, right? Frost kicked in. Oh my fuck. Yeah, there's those, and to get the other ones, you have to deal with Blackguard, the guy who like sells crawfish. But unfortunately for that, he doesn't drop them. You have to like do his little quest thing. Am I wrong? Or is that the only way to get like the crabs? Am I thinking of? My cheeks are looking really fat right now. I'm not liking this. He does drop them? Alright. I might go get them then. Please tell me they're somber weapons. I'd love it if they were somber weapons. That'd make me so happy. Damn it. The somber weapons are so easy to power up. Alright, let's go get them. Because, like, this is my hang-up. If I can't learn to beat this person, it doesn't matter. Alright. Could use that to get down, but fuck. Because I didn't do the teleport. I have to do this the long way. Well, I'm still crafting my route. I'll be doing this again with a perfected route. Mind you, I still have to get the spike cestuses off the start because they're the only punching weapons I can get without fighting anything first. Because once again, the asinine rule that I can only use punching weapons. Wait, the balls don't cause bleed, which is one of the things I'm taking advantage of. I'm still gonna get them. That's what makes the spiky balls so good, is they have bleed. Yeah, the star fists. Alright, I'll take your word for it. We'll give it a try. I might go do that respec idea I had. I don't like it, but I'll do it. Oh, I think I ran past where I needed to be. I fucked up. I did it perfectly the first time. Since I've already killed him, I'm just gonna go this way. Fuck it. We're doing it live! We're doing it live!
What a pathetic excuse for a lord you were. Craven to the bone.
I'm trying to think, did the DLC introduce any real new punching weapons? The Bear Claw is a beast weapon, which is its own category. I'm trying to think, is there any punching? I know there's some Katars, some punch daggers throughout the whole DLC, but I can't think of any. Yeah, once again, like they only did goddamn. There is no straight punching weapons. There is beast weapons, but that's not a punching weapon. It's not a. Oh, they did not. Technically, they introduced the martial art weapons. There's like 2 of them. So, like, arguably, yes and no. Although I'd love to have the martial art weapons right now. It'd be fucking. This would be too easy. Come on. I don't even think I picked up any runes doing that. Oh, I fucked up already. Oh, no, I'm fine. There we go. Just be extra safe. There we go. But yeah, like, no, they didn't introduce any actual, like, hey, I'm punching people. Like the cestices. And there's like really only a handful of fist weapons in the games at all. There's a fuck ton of katanas and swords. In fact, some of the most broken weapons in the game are fucking katanas. Of course, they did do the ultra great swords justice. Makes me happy. Because the ultra great swords are actually my preference, but this would be too easy of a speed run if I relied on that. We chose me using fist weapons because of the jank when it comes to their hitboxes. If we had chosen to use curved blades, it would be way too easy. Because then I'd just be using the Bloodhound Fang. If I was allowed to use great swords, which is, I'd argue the martial art weapons are the best overall. Either one, doesn't matter. And arguably, what's making you say it's the best? And you better not say Godric's punching weapon, because if you do, I'm going to laugh at you. Like, with both lungs. I think I've already passed him, but since I don't have the map for the area, I'm not entirely sure. that's crap. Which means I've gone too far. Oh, technically they're not crabs, they're crawfishes. Fuck. Hey, look, another crawfish. True, but most other weapons, you don't bother using a full charged attack. And also, once again, the martial art weapons are even faster and just as powerful. Most weapons you wouldn't bother using the full charge. You would instead just do a jump attack, and it's about the same. Alright. Grab this. I know another weapon I could get that would make my build even more better for this, and I could take the Rodigan Sword Seal off for it. Because that would make me take less damage on a hit. It would reduce my health and stamina, but I can deal with that. But it would also make me take less damage. I could go get, because we're technically still crafting the speed run. This is not like the official, my official thing I'm turning into my sister. The sad part is I know I can find them immediately. All there are like two places I can use as a waypoint. Like I can figure it out once I see that. It's either where you see Patches the second time, or where you meet what's her face. If I can see either one of those, I'm good. Unfortunately, that crawfish is going to start attacking me. It's going to suck. I'm going to do this the dumb way. There he is. Found him. Because I'm going to die to him at least 3 times. At least 3. Fighting NPCs always does this to me. Okay, he's not as tough as I thought he would be.
I'll rip you to shreds. Why ain't it me? Why ain't it?
The only problem with the current situation is I may not have the smithing stones to really upgrade this weapon. I know I don't have the runes.
I didn't. I'll be doing much. Just lay out.
Yeah, I only have that many. That's great. I don't have the smithing stones. My choices are go get the bell bearing that lets me do it. And I'd have to get a shit ton of runes to pay for it. Or go find some, which I don't know where to look. We'll go with the bell bearing. It's the dumb way to do it. We're gonna do it. Yeah. This will probably be the better weapon for it, even unupgraded, even without the without anything really. Fucking hate what I'm about to do. I legitimately do. It's such a time kill. The good news is, with me doing this, I can now, in theory, start upgrading beyond where I'm currently at. It's a big time sink, but it's what I have to eat because I'm not using a somber weapon, because there is no somber weapon for me to use. Nope, not that way. Come on, there it is. That's one of the hardest ones to see. If I remember correctly, the boss for this area is going to be the crystalline motherfucker. And an easy way I can get some runes back would be to actually defeat, to knock down one of those graveyard motherfuckers. I already ran past it. It's the other direction. One of the giant temple turtle things. Because if I do that, then I can just get another one of the remembrances back, then eat it immediately, because I don't need it. Which means I'd probably eat Renalia's. Stuck in a fucking tree. There it is. I think I will go get the... because I need the runes anyway. I think I will go get the other talisman I was thinking of. Because I can just run through the dungeon itself, grab the... beat the crap out of the person at the end and take the talisman. And that means I'll stop having to use the Rod Against Source Seal. I think I'm going to do this without any safety nets. I should be able to do this without any safety nets. So far, so good. There is no light on this side of the tree. By the way, so apparently Let Me Solo Them, turns out, is actually a woman. That's throwing a lot of people for a loop, apparently. Like, I frankly don't care, but to some people it's apparently a big deal. Fuck! Oh, I lived. He did too. Quickly drink this. Oh, you fucking bitch! Who are we talking about? Was somebody else talking to her? What do you mean? Let me solo her? Or let me solo them. Because either they made a new account or it's somebody new entirely. But when the DLC dropped, they started going by Let Me Solo Them. And they started farting. They started fighting every boss there is. I'm going to switch back over to my other punchers for this part. No, I don't know if they're trans or whatever, because all I know is, like, that was, like, the big thing that everybody's like, oh my god, it turns out it's a woman. I don't know if it's the same person, or if it's, they're trans or what. I don't know. All I know is that it was a big deal all over social media. They're like, oh my... God damn it, it helps if I go the right way. Actually, can I just jump down this way? You got a compass rose that tells you the right direction, and I still fuck it up. I could do this. A little bit of ledge jumping. Something I'm not used to. Just things I don't like doing. No, no. Alright, cool. Now I can do the jump. Wasn't ready for it. I just don't know. Like, then let me solo them might be a different person. Then let me solo her. It might be a completely different person. Once again, all I know is social media was like all up in arms, like going crazy, like, oh my god, the best Elden Ring player ever is a woman. And I'm like, how do you define best player ever? Because I think Happy Hobbs is the best Souls-like player ever. I was hoping not to get poisoned this quickly. I have no way of getting rid of poison, so I'm going to just have to deal with the constant losing of health. I argue Happy Hobbs because he was the first person to hitless God Run +2. So that's my art. That's the reason why I give it to Happy Hobbs. Well, I appreciate that, actually. Well, it's not even that they're popular. I'm just looking at, like, their raw achievement of they're the ones who did the first ever Dark Souls no-hit run. Like, even Miyazaki was like, you can do that? Okay. And once again, I take it as a great compliment you're saying that. It actually means a lot to me. But the reason why I give it to Happy Hobbs is because, once again, he's the one who did the first ever no-hit run. Everybody else was trying to follow in his footsteps. And then, so you have that, and then you have, that's the reason why I give it to Happy Hobbs. Because a no-hit run on every FromSoft game, or every Souls-like dropped, with the exception of, like, Armored Core. I need 10 of these. And how many do I already have? I have 1, so I need 11. I don't think I have any runes to sell. I have a little bit. Not enough. But we're gonna give your idea a try.
Well, I took you no matter lay out your own.
Oh shit, I'm powering up the wrong thing. What do I not have? I don't have the strength to actually wield it. Are you fucking with me? Alright, whatever. So I have to use the Rodigan Seal to use that. Because of course. And I fucked up anyway. Where can I get more runes? Where's the... I know. I was already talking about doing this anyway. Frost 2. Yeah, I'll move the frost over to it. Don't get me wrong. I'm just not doing it yet. Actually, I don't need to wear the Rodigan Sword Steel because I'm about to respec anyway. I just got to make sure I have put 1 point in strength, and then because I'm going to be dumping it all into intelligence for me to use the punchers. Okay, that works. I just need to find more runes, because if I find more runes, then I will be able to... I can actually get my weapon upgraded. The puncher is even upgraded further. Strength and intelligence. I think it's going to be mostly intelligence, though. But yeah, I can do that. We'll burn that tree in a minute. Right now, I just need to respec. This is going to give me a couple runes, and will also get me the required tier. I'm just doing this because I'd hate to do the run again in case I fuck up. Should be that one up there. Oh no! This is not who I thought it was. This is the Rune Bear one. I'm in trouble. Dick! Are you just gonna stay up there now? Come on, I just need to hit you one more time. There we go. I gotta keep my health up, because if I don't, I'll be screwed. Let's first move the Ash of War over to the correct spot. Arguably, I could just use this. But I don't want to. I like the quick step more. Alright, let me look at the exact stats for this weapon. Alright, it is scaling more off... Okay, strength is actually the higher number. Okay.
My sweeting. Is it that to become now?
Alright. So, I'm going to put Vigor back up to 25 because I've been enjoying that much health. I don't need this up anymore. So let's do Strong. We'll do Strong 30. 35. I'll dump some points into Intelligence for balancing reasons. That looks good, looks good, looks great. Alright, let's go. Where can I get some easy runes? Where can I get some easy runes? Where can I get some easy runes? I already killed Grey Roll. I'd be fine if I hadn't messed up. Alright. I can at least get 2, which is another upgrade. It's a step in the right direction. I'm actually, it'll already be more powerful than the other weapons had been.
Well, I took you've no man to lay out your own.
No, I need 2 more. Okay. There's another spot. There's gotta be... Fuck, this is the only thing I can think of. I hate it. This is the only thing I can think of, though. All because I fucked up. One more should do it. Fighting them one-on-one I can easily do. It's more when it's more than one I'm in trouble. I know, but against these guys I am because I'm trying to stagger them to death. Two more of these, and now I should have enough to upgrade the punchers. We'll burn that bridge later. Like, against those guys, just light attacking is good enough.
Well, I took you no man to lay out your own.
I am going to go grab the next bell bearing, which it's a waste of time. But if I can't beat the Draconic Sentinel, it's worth it. It'll be worth this little detour. I'm an idiot. I'm an idiot. I'm an idiot. Damn it. I said it earlier. I said it earlier. I said it earlier on the best way for me to quickly get some runes. Yeah, we'll do what I said earlier. Damn it. Wish I'd remembered it when I needed it. Seriously, anybody remembers what I said? That was weird. There are 2 places I can go for the idea I have. 2. Exactly 2. I've already gone to 1, or I've gone next to it. But it's going to come down to timing, and I'm not really good on that timing. But it's probably quicker than me trying to... It's probably quicker than me trying to, there's words. Than me trying to get all the way to the Weeping Peninsula to get to where I want to be. So we're going to go over to this one. I might do another version of this run. Still no armor, but I might do Ultra Greatsword just to see how different I can run this. Because in that case, I'll probably use the Game of Thrones sword. Because it's a somber weapon that I can quickly get. It's too far away. I don't know why I bothered. Yeah, it's too far away. This won't kill me, thankfully. Good way for me to get closer. Okay, he's moving my way. Doubt this is close enough, but I'm gonna try anyway. Almost there. Come on, come on, come on! Almost! I touched it! Giggity. Yay, I made it this time. Are we killing these things, or are we just making them sit down? Whee! Okay. So basically, it's the it's Godwyn. It's Godwyn fucking with them. Got it. There's no light on the side of the tree. This might not be enough. We'll see. At least I have all the... That's possible. But yeah, it's Godwyn. Godwyn, the Prince of Death, is fucking with everything.
Well, I took you no matter it. Lay out your arm.
Yeah, I had enough to get that final upgrade in. Awesome. Great. Potatoes. You just start swinging your dick bell around? I mean, it's not the most awkward piercing I've ever heard of. I think it was my dad who once made the joke, saying, no, it was Robin Williams. He was quoting Robin Williams when he said it. About the idea of putting getting breast implants squeak toys. Like, you'll get the appearance of having huge boobs, but at the same time, when a guy grabs your boobs, you hear... Unfortunately, they'll probably... yeah, you'll probably get a Pavlovian response of every time it squeaks, a guy gets turned on from it. God damn it. Every time my dog plays with a squeak toy, I talk about this. I know I can mount up and just ride towards them, but I'm not. Oh, shit, set to one weapon. I forgot to actually drink my, I was stuck. Yep, that's a bad spot. I'm literally on the polar opposite of the strike and it's still fucking hitting me. That was bullshit. But this went actually insanely well. And that's with me fucking up at the beginning. So yeah, that seems to be the run tactic I need to do. I don't like it. I had all that trouble, and then I do it a no hit. I'm a little pissed now. I feel cheated. I legit feel cheated. Alright, so we got the answer. Mind you, there is technically another route to beating him. I hate it. Well, no, there's an even easier route. It's what the speedrunners would do. And it's use parry. Because if you get him to a ledge, you parry, then punch him in the ass, he'll run off the cliff. And you instant kill him. That's what the current speedrun route is for any percent glitchless. But one, fist weapons have the worst parry window. One of the worst, if not the worst. And I'm really bad at it. Like, I can't even do it with the best parry weapon. I'll go ahead and get the conversation with her out of the way just because I want to. We're approaching, oh damn, 2 hours. 2 hours for this run. And this is not even a full run. This is not even a full fucking run. I want to do my health, but I'm going to risk it. I'm going to risk it for the biscuit. Increasing the intelligence should help a little bit more with the damage. Mind you, it's only the magic side damage, but against the Ghost of Godfrey, it's probably my best idea. Because I know I can't bleed him, which was one of the advantages of switching over to the balls. I remember the last time I actually ran through the whole, like, went the correct route to get here. Because as far as I'm concerned, the route I just took is the correct route. I don't want to fight you. Things I don't want to fight. You. Actually, you'd give me a fuck ton of runes if I did. But I would only want to fight you with a fire weapon, and I don't have one. This is the part that's going to get tricky, because I always forget, is it left or right? It's left. Got it. Let me so la 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 her. I'm debating if going to repair Godric's Great Rune would be worth it. Dick. Fortunately, I can't mount up and just run through. I gotta go that way anyway. Oh, no, I don't. We're almost done with this speed run if I can get past this guy. Damn it. I forgot to actually drink my Wondrous Physic. Yeah. Thankfully I can just teleport right outside. He's immune to ice, isn't he? Not immune to magic. I wish you hadn't jumped so far away from me. Damn it, the timing on that's weird. I couldn't. Oh my god, I was sitting there spamming my backstep and or quick step, and it's like, never mind. Fuck you. I need to be more careful. I can't bull rush him as much as I want to. But you're right, the damage on this is ridiculous, especially because I fully upgraded it. And yes, I almost forgot again. I couldn't. Oh my god! Alright. I just need to go for the openings instead of trying to create them. I'm not that good of a speedrunner. Where I know they're like perfect breaking points. I wish I could do that shit. Mind you, it's because they practice. get the stamina recharge, so I'm gonna make him lay down. Once again, once he gets me with that hit, I can't get up. But I almost got him. I almost got him. So yeah, I see the route forward. I see the path forward. And then all I got to do is take out. I think I might tweak my speedrun route because there's no rule that says I can't use magic. Technically, I can also do summons if I wanted to, but I'm not. I might go do. You're right, but that's because I'm used to using it when I'm wearing armor, and I forgot that I'm not wearing armor. In fact, I should probably be using Hoarfrost Stomp. The one I'd love to use is the Bloodhound one, but I can't fucking get that shit. I'd have to go take out a Knight Rider. I ain't doing that. Which one are you going to recommend then? Mind you, since I have the Whetstone, I can use anything. Almost anything at this point. I got greedy. Got his ass. Crackblade? Why are you saying Crackblade? Actually, I know exactly why you're saying Crackblade now that I'm thinking of it. I know where that is. I know what you're talking about. Actually, I'm going to start putting back into Strong. But I'm just curious why you're saying Crackblade is the best. Is it because it adds a lot of stagger? Is that the reason? Okay. Well, my next attempt, because this is like just my first time doing this, I'll probably do that, because this is me trying to figure out my run. Probably gonna get killed by this one. Actually, no, I'm not. Haha, can't get me. Technically, I can summon Marika for this if I want to. I'm not going to. I might now. Fuck. I can go get Crackblade pretty easily. In fact, that was 12 good. I mean, no disrespect to my sister, but even if I were to take this extra time to go get it, I'm pretty sure this speed run will still be better than hers. I don't mean that as disrespectful towards my sister or anything like that, but I imagine she'll get hung up more on the bosses than I have been, especially the Draconic Sentinel. Because like, if we were to do this same speed run, and it was to be Dark Souls 2, which she has more experience in, I would have to give her a handicap, or I'd have to get, she'd have to give me a handicap. Like, no joke. Like, yeah, in the fights, I do much better. In the individual fights, I would do much more better. But when it comes to actually the like the map and where to go and shit, she knows it all off the top of her head like it's nothing. She's beaten the game 7 days to Sunday. 7 ways to Sunday. I'm going to go ahead and grab this because fuck it, why not? That'd actually be a fun little challenge for myself. There it is. That's what I was looking for. The challenge idea I just had that popped in my head was, I do a speed run as best I can, and the community has to tell me what the weapon is. Oh yeah, this is something else. Yeah, it's gravitas. Cragblade is near the first Radon port. I'm trying to think where that is now. Yeah, I might do that. Like, you don't tell me what specific weapon that I'm allowed to use. You have to tell me the class of weapon. And if it's something that's hard to get, like, okay, then I know exactly where it's at. Like, if you say you have to do it with halberds, well, you have to give me a chance to go get a halberd first before the rules kick in. I'm not disqualified because I can't start with the halberd. Actually, you can, because I forgot the hero does. The hero class. We're going to ignore that detail for that sake. But yeah, you can go, hey, straight sword. Hey, rapiers only. Hey, whips only. You guys get to tell me what the weapon is, and I try to speedrun it as best I can. Main game. I'm not fucking trying to speedrun the DLC. There ain't no way y'all making me speedrun the DLC. The one I would really not want to do that challenge with would be bows. Like, I could probably do it using a short bow, and then there's a bow that I could get later on that covers the distance. But trying to use, like, a bow for the speedrun, like, that's one of the ones I would be like, I don't know, dog. I ain't here for that. But the easy ones for me would be obviously ultra great sword. Long sword or straight sword might be difficult for me because those weapons are all jank to me. Rapiers I could probably get away with because there's some really damn good rapiers. The ant spur being one of them. Daggers. Curved swords would be another easy one, because then I could just go get the Bloodhound Fang and then another one and dual wield them. Or another type of curved blade, not specifically a second Bloodhound Fang. Because dual wielding curved swords is fucking insane. If you were to give me that challenge, what would be the first weapon you'd throw at me? I know what you're talking about. I'm just going over here to get the Sight of Grace. Bow. I said bow would be the only one I'd really rather not. I think I could do it, but it'd suck. Because you'd be to do it, you have to run with a short bow. Because I am not splitting the hair on saying, oh, you said bow, not... Because great bow would be impossible, in my opinion. You would never have enough arrows to pull it off. Getting some passive XP out of this. Come on, where are you at, Scarab? I remember you're over here. Well, that's why I'm saying using the bow... The Greywood bow would be damn near impossible just because you can only hold so many of them. That's a Somber Smithing Stone. Yeah, that's a bird! I was actually talking you up there a little bit, Gothic. You missed it. I said good things about you. Not bad things. I said good things. And if you don't believe me, Nightmare Cow will back me up on that. Mostly I said that if we... Oh, there it is. I see it. If we were to do a Dark Souls 2 run, you'd... Well, thanks, Nightmare Cow. I said if we were to do a Dark Souls 2 run, I could probably handle the bosses mo better, but you know the route mo better. I saw you up here, baby. Oh, don't you fucking drop down there, you asshole. There it is. But I've said nothing but good things about my sister. I did say that, even with me struggling against some of these bosses, I'd probably do mo better. Even though I'm struggling with some of these bosses, I'll probably do, I won't have to worry about them being as much of a time sink. Because I think I'm better at handling them than you. Yes, the Queen Bedchamber. Yeah, that's like... Yeah, so, like, I'd have to make you have to take a handicap of some kind. That's what I'm trying to say. For it to be fair. For Dark Souls 2. Dark Souls 1, it's an air toss. Dark Souls 3, probably me. 3 handle caps. One of the other challenges, I was talking about is you guys get to decide what weapon I use, what type of weapon, not what specific weapon. And Nightmare Cow immediately says bow, and I'm like, fuck you. That was like the one I feel the most uncomfortable using. Mostly because I hate ammunition weapons. And we'll go to all the trouble of getting Crag, and then I forget to do it. God damn it, I forgot I don't have backstep anymore. You know what attack I hate? This. Come on, I need ice to kick in. This is gonna kill me. Yep, I fucked up. I'm still in VC, you can jump in. Unfortunately, I'd probably have, if I wanted to do the other idea I had, I'd have to put a little bit of points in faith. But I was sitting here thinking, Flame grant me strength as something I could just throw on.
Yeah, well.
Hey, Gothic. Because that would not only increase my raw damage, it would also increase my stamina recharge. How you doing, Gothic?
I'm okay, how are you?
Not too bad. God damn it. When are you going to start your challenge for this? I could grab the spike balls, but I went through all the trouble of upgrading these ones, so fuck you.
What challenge?
The Elden Ring run we talked about.
Oh, probably this weekend.
Okay. You gonna stream it on your YouTube channel?
I'll probably stream it on the YouTube channel.
Hey, if y'all want to know when Gothic streams on their YouTube channel, you know what you could do? 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 Go follow them on their YouTube channel.
Yep, stream me on the YouTube channel.
You want to drop that link, feel free. That's what I was plugging for. Surprised you haven't bitched at me for calling you out in the actual title to the fucking stream we're doing.
Do you not see the grumble, 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 grumble?
I haven't seen a lot of things.
Well, that's kind of the whole what.
You're also really quiet. After I die this time, I'll turn you up in the mix. There we go.
Yeah.
I'm turning you up in the mix. Don't worry. There we go. Why is Nick messaging me? Ah, Nick was going to bed. Okay. So, if you were to give me a challenge to run this game with another weapon, we already decided fists. I'd rather not do punch daggers because it's effectively the same thing. What would be the next weapon you'd tell me to do?
I would actually have to log in the Elden Ring actually and figure that out.
You have to think about it.
Yeah, let me do that real quick.
Alright, you got time. Right now it's standing up. No!
Consumables only? Yeah, no. That would be a pain in the ass to do that, like.
I know they actually scale with your attributes to some degree, but no. Didn't mean to do that, but whatever. Oh, ice took effect. Nice. God damn it, I walked into that one. Ah, he's gonna kill me. See, I did reverse psychology because I said he was gonna kill me. He didn't. guess what? The floor is lava. Oh, fuck me. The one I'd like to do it with, and it would be fucking insane, but I legitimately couldn't unless somebody dropped it for me at the beginning of the game before the speedrun started. And it would be the throwing weapons, like specifically like the vials, like the perfumer vials. That'd be fun. Or just the throwing knives. That'd be another interesting one. Once again, technically I can cheat this part because I can summon in the girl who's been leveling me. Because there's nothing in our rule says I can't use summons. I just haven't been. Dick. By the way, the dick was directed at him because he rolled out of the way as I went to hit him. Yeah, that's the point. I feel that would be a really big challenge, especially because I wouldn't have the Smith script talisman. It'd actually probably make it borderline impossible. Renew this before it runs out. Enough, but that's fine.
Foolish ambitions to rest.
I just saw your diarrhea, not lava line. That was funny. By the way, so scammers are getting even more annoying than I thought before, just so y'all know. And y'all be like, Jack, what the fuck are you talking about? Like, on, hang on, I gotta fix something in...
I gotta fix something in Elden Ring that keeps happening, and I'm not
Okay,
sure.
I'll
why
worry
it
about it
keeps
later. Words. So on, like, social media sites, I get thirst traps all the fucking time trying to be like, or honeypot scams, whatever you want to call them, trying to go, hey, it's me, Goku, you know, doing stuff like that.
Hey, do you want to have a? Hey, do you want to?
You want to check out my OnlyFans? No.
Hey, do you want to go to this Russian site?
Yeah, stuff like that. Just trying to trick you out of money, and I'm starting to get them on Discord. And that's really starting to annoy me.
Okay, what the fuck? So, I got a question for you.
I got an answer for you.
When you ordered into Elden Ring, did it take half of your second monitor or no?
It depends on if you're set to full screen or not. It'll sometimes like spaz out for half a second.
Well, I might need a...
Because you can do it borderless windowed. I pushed the roll button. I should have rolled towards him, if I'm being honest. I didn't even get a hit it twice. This is two times in a row. I didn't get a hit it. This is my time. Like, I actually had less trouble with the Draconic Sentinel, but then again, I kept leaving to go get powered up again and do other shit. Sorry, the tree looked like for a second there that it was a gate. He is super acrobatic.
Jack, after you die, I'm gonna need your help. Because the game is not responding.
Okay.
It's not like responding to the things that I'm trying to do.
Gotcha. By the way, you heard how my sister said that, right? She was taunting me. And when you die, I'm gonna need your help. I'm gonna go on a quick break so I can help her. Alright, I'm actually not back yet, but I am.
He is, but he isn't.
Yeah. We haven't fixed the issue with her yet. It's just we're doing a verifying integrity cache, which takes a while for a game this large. Yeah, this is my serious face. See if I can beat him before Gothic's integrity cache is done.
It's at 32%.
That's not happening. Oh, damn it! At least I got a hit in this time. Spike balls would probably be the best, I'm not gonna lie, but the problem is I don't want to have to go get the runes to power it up. Because that would provide both bleed, which he fucking hates, and frost, which he's okay with. Missed my sidestep. I really do. What's your integrity at?
It's finally completed. All 450 files. I'll
Okay,
validate
and
it.
it's everything's fine.
I don't know. I'm about to log in.
And then the next obvious thing was, have you turned on off and on in your computer? When was the last time you did that?
That's what I did. I would have to say probably Tuesday.
Yeah, I would say restart your computer after if it doesn't work after that. Floor's made of diarrhea. I did insanely good that time. I got him to second phase without taking a hit, and I only had to heal once, and then he killed me. Fuck me, Jug. I could have gotten him that time. I blame Zane. He's too adorable. I can't even see him. He's in my room. But he distracted me. Actually, is he? Because all I gotta do is beat this guy, and this run's done. I don't have to go any further.
Fuck right now. Yeah, it's not responding.
Alright. Did you do the restart like I suggested?
Trying to.
Okay.
I don't know why this game is doing it. Why is this game doing this out of fucking nowhere?
I'll skip all the jokes. I'm trying to think if there's any other talisman that could make a difference in this.
Yeah, no, I couldn't even alt tab or anything at all doing it, which sucks.
Could go get the strength talisman. That'd be a slight walk and a couple jumps.
Alright, I'm gonna restart the fucking thing. I don't know if that's even gonna help.
Christ.
Yeah, wait.
Pop off real fast, make sure he doesn't get an easy one hit on me. Oh my fuck! Hitboxes! Are you there? I did good though. I'm trying to think of the next. Okay, is there anything I could do to balance it out without summoning what's her face? Any other option I have? Could go get Hoarfrost Stomp. That'd be another cheap thing. I could go get the Strength Talisman since I'm not hitting fast enough to proc the that one talisman. The Intelligence Talisman would require too much of a side run. The Magic Scorpion Talisman requires too much. The Sword and Shield Talisman? Sword or Shield Talisman? That would reduce the physical damage, but he does a lot of holy damage. So I would need, I forget the name of the talisman, that one of the braids. Holy Drake Drag ones would probably do the trick. That would reduce his holy damage, because most of his damage is holy. The Shield Talisman, you're right. The easiest one to get would actually require a bit of a schlep. Oh, those. I'm trying, because that's not the one you get from the birds, is it? That's not the one you get from the birds, is it?
Okay, now I can hear my thing again. That's nice.
What was that?
I said, yeah, I can hear everything.
It's working now?
I
Okay.
can hear everything. No, it's not working.
Okay.
I haven't tried that one yet. I thought about it.
Okay.
It's just a little annoying, I guess.
Yeah, I agree. I know your hard drive is pretty damn full too, but that's another
Right, but I
conversation.
don't think that would be causing that.
It can, because it does need space to work. Plus, don't you have it installed on an external hard drive?
Should.
The name it's on looks like it's an external hard drive. Okay, so it's not the one from the bird. I don't remember where to get the ritual talisman credits. I know you get one from fighting a queen. What's her face? One of the queen.
The Demi Queen.
Yeah, Demi Queens.
One of the Demi Humans.
That one wouldn't be too bad. Be a slight schlep. I'll see about going to get that one. Although I'll probably have to take a leak. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Alright, I'll go get it. The low health one would be fucking phenomenal, because that's like one of the highest damage increases, but I'm not good enough to stay at that low health. I'm just not.
It didn't fix it.
Okay. Check what it's installed on, because the name that the hard drive looks like it's an external hard drive. Oh, fuck, I went to the wrong
Where do I
place.
see that?
I'm gonna go get the
Mansion?
talisman we were talking about, and then I'm gonna go take a leak. The only other thing I can think of would be a clean uninstall, reinstall. That's the only other thing I can think of.
I think this is on an external hard drive.
Although, check to see if you've updated your graphics drivers recently.
Wait, I know those. I know the things.
You know words?
I know the words.
I don't
know the
believe
best
you.
words.
You know the best words?
I know all the best words.
Nothing else, I am getting another seed. Won't be enough to power anything up. I'll get another seed. If I was smart, I would try to go to at least one more temple and improve my healing ability.
Yeah, looks like I am gonna have to
Clean, uninstall, reinstall.
update the drivers. Update the drivers.
Okay, see if that does
I
it.
haven't updated them. What do you mean by complete uninstall and reinstall? Like uninstall the game?
Yeah. Although I am of the opinion that I think you are, it is installed. Oh, okay, it was above. I had a 50-50 shot and I still screwed it up. Anyway, words.
It's on an external hard drive.
It is.
No, that's what you all say.
It look the name it's on. It looks like it's an external hard drive, which could be it because Elden Ring is not a light game.
Yeah, but it's not a expensive game.
It's not a super heavy game, but it's also not a light game. So you're basically funneling all the information of the game through a USB drive. And instead of a SATA cable, which is much more better. So, hypothetically, it would be a good idea is to move it over to one of your main hard drives and give that a try. But that would be the equivalent of you doing an uninstall, reinstall anyway. But so you have to clear out room on the hard drive you're putting on because all your hard drives are pretty damn full. I don't know what you have so much of that's filling your hard drive up. I'm gonna skip all the jokes I would normally make for that.
You were cutting out, but I understand why you were cutting out.
Yeah, it's your thing updating.
Yeah.
Flex rooms. Where is she?
So I might disconnect and reconnect.
Yep.
And in case you're wondering, she's actually the boss of the place. In case
I know that. I was looking for the staircase down.
Okay, I'm just making sure you know.
I appreciate you making sure I knew. Love you, little sister.
Yep, love you too.
I know they're called queens, but have we confirmed they're actually female?
In Elden Ring, they are confirmed as female.
It was a joke. Apparently, Nightmare Cow admits that his is full of furry corn. I don't know why you would have corn that's furry. Sounds like a weird thing.
Sounds like an interesting finish.
I know what you're actually saying. I'm just being a smartass about it. All right, I'm gonna go grab also another thing that'll make me heal more at a time.
Yeah. Just to clarify.
Oh, just
no
research.
judgment.
Okay. Whew. It had me concerned there.
Also, just to clarify, we don't judge except Zane. But Zane's a
judgmental asshole. He's a cat.
Yeah.
Like, here's the thing.
Have you defeated?
So I'm about.
Have you defeated?
Go ahead, Gothic. I keep talking over you. Go ahead.
The Did you kill the Lunaria lady?
Lunaria? What?
Never mind, I give up.
The queen. You're talking about the queen, right?
Yes!
Yes, I killed her. I wouldn't be in the capital if I hadn't. Because the two I killed was Godric and Renalia. Because my other choice would have been either Rickard, which means I'd have to power up a weapon I don't want to power up because I can't use it anyway, per the terms of our agreement. And the other one would have been Radon. I have no interest in fighting Radon if I can avoid it. I'm thinking there's no... I'm thinking this was a mistake. Not even a tasty mistake. Yeah, I'm dumb. So what I wanted is not even here. That's annoying. That's very annoying. The only other ones I can think of is down here, and I don't want to go to the Weeping Peninsula. I've been trying not to go to the goddamn Weeping Peninsula, because fucking Weeping Peninsula. You want me to tell you how I really feel about the Weeping Peninsula? Alright, let's go see if that talisman makes that world of a difference. I hope it does. It is a massive increase in damage, though. And then next time I stream this, I'll probably try to do this run again, except for with a more perfected route. That is a bit of a jump. There's nothing I was going to be able to do there. He was fucking cheating. He's like, hey, you know what, Jack? You think you're good? You think you're good? Well, fuck you. I'm going to cheat.
Okay, so I have downloaded files. I'm gonna give it a try.
Go for it.
Because I know that you like to challenge yourself.
Because I hate myself.
I also hate myself, but that's for like another completely different reason.
There, now I got my full damage. I had to heal for a toe stub. And I didn't even get to hit him. You know what, fuck it. I said I was going to go take a leak. Have to. So I'm fighting him with a full bladder. And I'm going to be an idiot and chug a shit ton of water right about now.
Shit.
even get to move. He hits me like 3 times. Didn't get to move. I'm sitting there spamming dodge. And he's like, you're just gonna stand there. Well, fuck you too, game. Oh, by the way, in case anyone wants to know, Act 2 of my book series I was writing, it's out. You gotta know, Act 1 has been out. So, yay. First one actually got a lot of attention. The second one hasn't gotten any attention yet, but that's fine.
Yeah, no, okay, yeah, no, that didn't work.
Hell, I actually don't know if it's been fully released. I should double check. It's been approved to be released. I don't know if it did release. Double check after a while. Alright, the only other thing I can think of is move it to a different hard drive. Because I do suspect that the hard drive it's on isn't good enough.
But I've had it on that hard drive ever since I played the game.
Then I don't know what to tell you.
My only conclusion to it is just the game is just fucking itself. Well, fuck.
You know what? You know what? You know what? You know what? I'm going to try a couple more times. And if I get pissed off enough, I'm just going to go ahead and summon the other person. Because I can guarantee you, if they're there, I'm going to win. He gets more health, but I don't care. Oh my god! He's hitting me during iframes, like legitimately. Oh yeah, by the way, which reminds me, when you're fighting the Forgotten King in Dark Souls 3, he legitimately has broken iframes. Like one of his attacks where he thrusts, because of like the repositioning of his arm, the thrust actually spins 360 degrees, or sorry, 270, or whatever the fuck it is.
I thought about doing disk cleanup.
That couldn't hurt.
So just temporarily internet files.
Oh my god, if he touches me with that spear, all control goes out the window. I can't do anything. My character can't do anything. Loses bladder control and everything. Just stands there.
You should probably go take a leak.
No. I'm getting pissed. And have to take a piss. At the same time.
Also, temporary internet files.
Yeah, probably.
And then just clean up all system.
How much is it saying it's going to remove total?
17.9 MB.
Yeah, it's not that much. So that's not even going to fix anything. How many like record videos do you have that you're not going to use, that you are just holding on to?
I got a lot of files. Like a lot of like videos that I'm kind of going through. piece by piece. I might
If you
just
got the
give it
time,
a
I'd go through them now. Because that can play a huge difference right there.
Well, you know what I could get rid of right now is the video.
Just so I get the full damage boost. Oh shit, that almost got me. Get! Oh good, I can roll! Look, I can roll! Look, I can fucking roll! I'm sitting there spamming roll repeatedly. And the character just stands there. Alright. Alright, I'm gonna do something. It's gonna annoy you, but I'm gonna do something. I know you don't like me doing this. At this point, I don't care. I want to see how it does. Because I annihilated him the first time. Mind you, I'd love Bloodhound Step right about now. The water! Dodging more consistently, at least. Damn it! I thought I had more time to get out of the way. Well, it's time for me to go ahead and lose now. Yep. I did really good, though, now that I got my fucking sidestep back. Yeah, I know I'm doing less damage and less stagger, but I can actually fucking hit his ass. We all want to know the reason why I'm actually doing really bad? The actual reason? My character's naked and I'm staring at their ass this whole time. I keep forgetting that I'm fighting somebody and I'm like, hey, look at that ass. And I'm like, oh, fuck. I'm in the middle of a fight. I hope y'all don't think I'm serious. not allowed to use I'm not allowed to use my abilities. Clearly, I'm not allowed to use those abilities. Clearly. If I try to use the ability... There's one other attack I can think of that might be Mobetta. Unfortunately, it doesn't work on somebody who does multi-attacks. And I'd have to actually do a little bit of a quest chain to do it, to get it. Fucking used my dodge. I could probably capitalize. I'm just gonna get the fuck out of there. I did pretty good that time. Probably one of the other options I can think of. What I was thinking of is there is I forget what it's called, but there's an actual orb that you crouch, and if you get hit, you will jump in the air. And you have a lot of iframes for it. I do it with great swords or ultra great swords, because then you can follow up with a heavy jump attack, and it's fucking insane. But because he does like a long ass combo, the first hit will hit you and you activate it, then the like next 3 hits will hit you, and you there was no point. Risk it, but I decided not to. He fucking cheated! Alright, I'm about to cheat myself. You ready for it? I'm gonna go summon help. I'm gonna do it 2 more times. 2 more times, and if neither one of those get him to the second phase, I'm calling in help. Because there's nothing in the rules of what we were talked about that it says I can't. And I still have to pee. Although when I go to do this run again, I probably will go get the stars. Because I think the stars would be the better choice, because I can get Frost and Bleed, and that would really nuke him. Nope. So that's one. At least I'm consistently getting in there and hitting him now, because before, like, there would be a couple times I'd go in there and he'd kill me before I did anything. This is something. Yeah, I've almost done a 4-hour run. And it's not even that far into the game. God damn. Mind you, I'm comparing myself to people who do it in world record pace. Did he forget to go into phase 2? Hey, it's Zawardo. I was wondering if I was going to get a Zawardo. Things I had done perfectly up until that point. Suddenly, the iframes completely change on it. What the ever-loving donkey dick. Alright, I got that out of my system. But, because I got to second phase, I don't get to summon. And again. And again. So if I don't get into second phase in the next 5 times, I summon. Unless somebody donates $5, then I will never summon the rest of this run. I feel like I need to throw that out there because I am a content creator who needs money. Oh, on that note, I'm actually vaguely concerned the VA may strip me of my disability. So that'll be scary. That's pretty much how I'm able to live because my brain is so broken.
Even though you're what veteran.
No, it's partly because of how Trump is, and partly because apparently I had stuff in front of the appeals court. I don't know why. Probably had to do with my GERD, but there's a chance that they can go, oh no, you can actually work. You're perfectly fine. And I don't like that thought. I'm actually terrified of that thought. Mind you, if it goes the other direction and they approve that the GERD is tied to my time in the military, then I might get a shit ton of back pay. Like, it wouldn't be a small amount. In which case, the only way I could survive at that point is if I'm able to make this content creation thing successful enough that I actually make enough money to live off of. Hitless! Hitless! He didn't hit me the whole fucking time. I'm actually insulted now. Both of the bosses I had the most trouble with, I finally get them on a hitless run. I'm fucking insulted. Alright, roughly a little less than 4 hours. Less than a 4-hour run. I would say 3 hours, 45 minutes for this run. That's my speed run for this. Yay, my first attempt. I'll probably do another attempt later. Can I get a let's fucking go in chat?
Hello again.
Yay!
Old friend. Allow me, you are unable to prevent
I also
it
wanted to know
before
I've
my
also
heart's
happened to
flame
reading
will
stuff, by the
become
way,
my purpose,
in
so
my
I'd like to the
files.
flame then
You humbly
and
offer
guide
this W.
I give you the W. and
I
you
know,
can
but
mark
that was Nightmare Cows. I humbly offer you this W. Alright. I'll try to do another speed run of this. It'll probably be Friday, no guarantees, which would be tomorrow. Or I might do Sekiro, because I can probably finish my Sekiro run. Because I'm doing an evil run for that one. And I just got past Kenichio. Why is the camera following me like that? It's not set to track me. Why are you fucking following me? I fucking keep turning you off, but you keep turning it back on AI tracking. Turn that off. Like, where the fuck are you doing? Like, why the fuck are you doing it? Okay, I'm thinking it's getting the hand gestures, because there is a hand gesture I can do to trigger it, and I think I keep accidentally hitting it. All right, there we go. Shouldn't be an issue anymore. It's actually getting annoying, because I've done some recordings where that activated. Anyway, because I think the motion is this to activate it. Okay, it's turned off. All right. So I'll try to do it tomorrow, or I'll be finishing up Sekiro. Either way, we're getting a Souls-like tomorrow. In fact, almost all my streams, unless I'm feeling like doing something else for just the day, we'll be doing Souls-like games. The other thing I'll probably end up streaming on the rare would be one of the Mega Man games, because I've been dicking around with Mega Man 0 and ZX and Mega Man X collections, because why not? Although the only reason I haven't done the Mega Man X collections is because it's not registering my controller, because fuck you, that's why. Anyway, appreciate y'all being here. Like, subscribe, share. See you on the next one.